Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting episode for you guys that you definitely want to stick around for, so please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be continuing with this story. Now, yesterday, as y'all know, Kyrie Irving requested a trade and has ultimately been traded from the Brooklyn Nets to the Dallas Mavericks, right? And we did a live on it and we covered it extensively, and I was like, good for Kyrie. Good for Kyrie, got the hell up out of there. But one of the aspects we touched on was KD. And in that live, you can go look for it. It's right there on the channel. Liars have no proof. It's right there. It's literally our last live. I said that expect the next shoe to drop in KD. That Kevin Durant is definitely going to look for a way out of this mess. And I said that he absolutely should. There's no good reason, absolutely no good reason for Kevin Durant to want to continue to be annexed to this mess of a team. It's an absolute S show, the Brooklyn Nets. And I said that you better believe that he should be looking for his way up out of there. And then funny enough, this morning while combing through the internet looking for things to talk about, came across an article from CBSSports.com, and they're talking about this very same thing. So I want to get into this article here. It starts off with the headline. Kevin Durant trade rumors. Suns prepared to pursue Nets star if he's made available. It continues on. It feels like deja vu. The Phoenix Suns are prepared to pursue Kevin Durant, according to Chris Haynes. That is, of course, if the Brooklyn Nets star becomes available in the coming days prior to the 2023 NBA trade deadline on February 9th. Durant is currently sidelined with an MCL sprain, but new questions about his future with the Nets have sprung up in the wake of the team blockbuster trade to send Kyrie Irving and Markieff Morris to the Dallas Mavericks in exchange for Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, and unprotected first-round picks in 2029 and second-round picks in 2027 and 2029. While the move makes the Nets much less chaotic and improves their depth on the wing, it also makes them less talented. Irving, for all his faults, is still one of the best offensive players in the league and was putting up 27.1 points per game, 5.1 rebounds, 5.3 assists on 48%, 37.4 and 88.3 shooting splits over 40 games this season. As things stands, the Nets are much less of a title threat than they were with Irving. The question then is what comes next for the Nets? While they try to combine some of their role players and picks to bring a different star to Brooklyn to team up with Durant, or will they go full tear down mode and instead try to trade for young players and picks? On the latter point, it's worth recalling that Durant asked for a trade last summer, but nothing ever materialized due to the next extreme asking price. Will he again push for a trade now that one of his closest friends is gone? If so, would the Nets lower their demands now that Irving is gone? On the flip side, would a team be willing to meet in midseason if they feel a title is within reach? I expect Kevin Durant to want to leave Brooklyn. Some people say, but what would make you say that? Because, as the article alluded to, he already asked to leave Brooklyn before. If you guys remember, and your recollection serves you well, KD already asked to be traded from Brooklyn this summer, if you guys remember. He then went back and reiterated it, I believe, in the second meeting that they had in London, where he said, I want to be traded. It's either you trade me or you fire the general manager and you fire the coaching staff. Brooklyn Nets said, no. We're going to stick to our, our decisions here. We're going to back our staff. Then about 3 weeks into the season, what happens? They ended up firing Steve Nash and then bringing in Jacques Vaughn, who they said was the perfect candidate, who had been on their, I believe, on their staff for the past 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, right? So this is the Brooklyn Nets, right? So to me, there's absolutely no good reason Kevin Durant should still want to be a part of the Brooklyn Nets. That's the first thing. The second reason why KD, and I'm going to get on him, the second reason why KD should want no parts of the Brooklyn Nets is Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons is wasting. Let me just say it once more for the people in the back. Ben Simmons is wasting everybody's time. He is wasting everyone's time. Ben Simmons is earning $35.45 $1 million this season. $35.4 million this season. You will not believe the list of players that Ben Simmons, as we currently speak, is out earning in terms of salary. In terms of salary in the NBA. Ben Simmons, I checked it last night during the live. I'm actually trying to pull it up here, but I can't find it. Ben Simmons out earns Joel Embiid, Devin Booker, Pascal Siakam, Nikola Jokic, I think Jamal Murray, and a list of other top flight NBA players. Ben Simmons out earns those dudes. Whether you believe it or not, he's getting paid $35 million to put up 7.4 points per game on 56% shooting. Some of you guys will say, man, this is fantastic. Yeah, he's attempting 5.9 shots, which is less than 2 shots a quarter, putting up a Larry Bird Hall of Fame 0% from the three-point line with a Steve Nash-esque free throw shooting percentage of 44.6% from the field. Why would Kevin Durant want to remain in this match? To prove what? Why? If I'm Kevin Durant, I am going to go to whatever team gives me the best chance to win the championship, and to hell with what people in the media got to say. The same people in the media that told KD he quits too soon, you should stay in Brooklyn, then figure it out, are the same ones that are going to laugh at him when he's unsuccessful at the very end. If KD wants to go to Golden State, go to Golden State. If you want to go to the Miami Heat, go to the Miami Heat. If you can get to the Clippers, go to the Clippers. Do whatever it takes to win. Because there's no good reason for KD to stay in Brooklyn. To play with who? Their last star, who I just mentioned, is Ben. Look at these numbers. Look at these numbers. How does Ben Simmons somehow escape through in all of this? How? How does he get to run away with the bag? How does it happen? How does it happen? What is KD looking forward to? And the Brooklyn Nets are going to be known as a team that lost James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and probably Kevin Durant. It's another OKC story. Because at one time they had James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Russell Westbrook. So KD should absolutely not stay. And I expect him to request a trade because it's the smart thing to do. Forget about, oh, let me look like I'm sticking it out. Man, please. If it ain't working, leave. If it ain't working, leave. Because at the end, you're the one that's going to be suffering. Not the people telling you to stick it through and show us what you got. He should leave. These are my thoughts and opinions on this. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we catch you on the next show. Peace.